Hello, can you hear me? Hello, I'm testing.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, where did I stop? I think I gave you homework.
Yes.
Wait. Yesterday, I let you write a news report, and as far as I know, only one is finished, right? I remember. Who was finished? No one was.
Kevin, yeah, Kevin finished.
Oh, Kevin has finished. Yeah, I remember now. So next one. Delita, could you please present your news report?
Okay. So one of the volcanoes in the Fiuhu Cordon Calu erupted 800 kilometers south of the capital of Chile, Santiago, in 2011. The gas column from the explosion was 10 kilometers high with massive flames and lightning flashes, causing concern among residents. Chile, known for its inclusion in the list of most volcanoes country with 18 active volcanoes, hadn't experienced a major eruption since 1916. However, the dormant period ended with the latest eruption impacting nearby community and neighboring country Argentina. Due to changing wind direction, the Asians even crossed to the borders into Argentina. Nonetheless, then an expected shift in wind direction sent the age back to the Chilean side, causing concern for elderly in both countries. With ongoing seismic activities and a noticeable smells of sulfur, the Chilean government decided to evacuate 3,500 people from the affected area. Face masks and iron drop were distributed to residents to protect against potential health problems caused by the volcanic age. Furthermore, the eruption's aftermath led to the cancellations of public activities in Argentina and the suspension of flights. On top of that, the mayors of Lango Ranco stated that is a complex and unpredictable situation due to the shifting wind direction. However, some residents decided to stay despite the danger, while others chose to leave. Nevertheless, it will always be remembered as a terrible ordeal for everyone faces.
Mm. Okay, your news report is interesting, but it's quite long. You should make it shorter, right? Because you're trying to cover all the points and it becomes longer, but it is good. It's good in it. Ao Champai.
Yes, sure. Here I'll go. Yesterday, a chain volcanic eruption occurred in the three recording boundary around 800 south of capital Santiago. It was a 10 kilometers high gas column. Chile is one of the most volcanic countries on Earth. There are 3,000 volcanoes in Chile, and 80 of them are active. But there has not been a major eruption of the volcano since 1960. There are huge flames and lightning flashes, and the wind beat some ash to Argentina, making the sky dark gray and the rivers swollen. A change of wind direction sent the ash back to the sea, so it's difficult to see which of the chains of volcanoes had erupted because of the ash and weather conditions covering, and the border crossing to Argentina is closed. There is a constant seismic activity and a smell of sulfur, so the Chilean Health Ministry has distributed face masks and eye drops to residents in the area. The government is evacuating 3,500 people from the area, and airports in Argentina are forced to close down flights and are likely to remain suspended until in the middle of the week. Public activities in Argentina are cancelled, and the mayor of Lago Ranco, a town about 70 kilometers north of the volcano, stated that the situation was unpredictable because of the way the wind was shifting in directions. Although many residents left, There were some that stayed with their homes and animals. This disaster will be etched in the minds of the people who live around the volcano.
Okay. I think the same comment will go to Eng too, because the way you present is nice, but it's still long. You are trying to cover all the points mentioned in the lesson. Okay, next. Touch raising.
The volcano eruption. The volcano was created by the earthquake and flood on 24 August over the bed of neighbors. The explosions were huge and the buildings and schools burned down near the village. And then the local people said black clouds were rising from the mountain and the volcano erupted. The thousands of people died. The recusers still find who died, and they also didn't exactly announce how many people died. They recused people in the refugees camp. After this accident, the government ruled people not to live near the volcano.
Wait, touch raising. Are you writing about this test? No?
Oh, I think it is in a course book.
Oh, that's why I didn't want to interrupt. I let you write this. You know, Eng and Dileda they have already presented. I let you do it. Yesterday we were doing this, right? Anyway, yeah, you did one writing. It's okay. So you don't.
Eruption 10-kilometer high gas column from explosion chain approximately 800 kilometers south of capital Santiago. Chile, which is surrounding with 3,000 volcanoes, is one of the most volcanic countries on earth. There was a huge earthquake in 1960, which involves huge flames and lightning flashes. The sky were dark and gray as wind blew ash to Argentina, but ash were sent back to the Chilean side because of a change of wind direction. Water crossing into Argentina closed as ash cover and weather conditions that make difficult to see which of the chain's 4 volcanoes had erupted. Chilean health ministry has distributed face masks and eye drops to residents in the area and evacuated 3,500 people. Airports in Argentina are forced to close and public activities canceled. Even though the situation was difficult, some stayed with their homes and animals.
Kumi. Okay, nice. But it's still long. I want you to make it short. Sume, you have put all the points.
Eruption in pure way called volcanic change occurred in the south of Santiago, the capital of Chile. The gas produced from the explosion is up to 6 kilometers high in Poland. Although Chile is the most volcanic country, there hasn't been the major eruption since 1960. During the eruption, there are huge flames and lightning flash. Moreover, the ashes are blown to Argentina and then blown back to Chile due to the continuous changes of wind direction. Furthermore, ashes cover the sky, so it is difficult to see which volcano range is exploded. Therefore, border crossing into Argentina is closed, and authorities in southern Chile and Argentina are trying to monitor the direction of ash clouds. However, there are still consensus make activities and smell of sulfur, so face masks and eye drops were provided to residents in the area by the Chilean Health Ministry. Till now, government can only rescue 3,500 people from it. And then also the airport in Argentina are forced to close until the middle of the following week, and the public activities in Argentina are cancelled too. According to the mayor of Lago Ranco, a town which is located in the north of the volcano range, it is believed that this condition is complex and unpredictable due to the direction of the air. Even though many citizens have already left, there are still some people who are staying in that area.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. Nice talk. Who slept? Vanessa.
Volcanic chain nearly 800 kilometers south of capital. 10-kilometer high gas column emerged from the explosion. Chile is one of the most volcanic countries on the earth. Land is around 3,000. There has not been a huge earthquake in 1860. First flames and bursts of lightning illuminate the area. Wind blew out to Argentina and the sky was dark and gray. Heavy rain or snow that has met wind changed direction sent edge back to the Chilean side as cloud and weather as cloud and weather obscure eruption source among Chileans or volcano also crossing into Argentina. Sorry.
Huh? Vanessa, are you finished?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Southern Chile and Argentina are tracking the movement of ice cloud, ongoing seismic activity, and sulfur sands persist. Chileans have begun distributing face masks and eye drops to residents in the area. The government is evacuation
Evacuating.
3,000 3,500 people from the area. Airport in Argentina forced to close by. Also, public activities are canceled. The mayor of Lago Rango, a town about 70 kilometers north of the volcano range. Many people left Bassam or stay home with their animal.
Vanessa, you did your best. But I have noticed that you have copied the sentences and the ideas thoroughly. Actually, I let you join the main ideas and write in your own words. Okay, so I taught you the theory, so you should read the theory first. It must be short. You should not take all the points. All the given points. All right. Who's left? That's all.
In Chile, there was a volcanic eruption in the Churicotan held volcanic chain around 800 kilometers south of the capital, Santiago. The explosion produced a 10-kilometer high gas column. Chile is known for having many volcanoes, about 3,000, which 80 of them currently active. This eruption was the first major one since a huge earthquake in 1960. That eruption caused lightning flash and ash flow into Argentina, making the sky dash and causes sudden river. Ash covered the area, making it hard to identify which of the four volcanoes in the chain had erupted. Consequently, the border crossing into Argentina was closed, and authorities in both Chile and Argentina are monitoring the ash cloud. There is constant seismic activity and the smell of sulfur in the region. The Chilean health ministry disputed face masks and unlocked to residents, and the government is evacuating 3,500 people from the affected area. Flights at Argentina airport were suspended and public activity in Argentina were cancelled. The situation remains complex and unpredictable due to the changing wind direction. While many residents left, some choose to stay with their home anyway.
Your news story is interesting, but as like the previous ones, you have covered all the points. All right, so your news story is quite long, but the sentence structures are quite okay. So Faria, are you with me? I think you are left. Faria is late. So anyone who is not finished yet, Amelia and Sinamyu, you missed the lesson, right? Okay. Sweet home, man. Touch with it. Yeah, I touch with it. We won't finish. All right. We have finished this. Number 2 is also interesting. Look at the information below. You are given the points. You are given some facts. Can you make another writing? You are given some ideas, and you have to join the ideas with your own words. I will let you read. Eng Tr Ohnmar, start reading. Forest.
Forest fire outside Cape Town, started by piece of grass left by family having a picnic. Ground very dry, no fatalities, strong wind, temperatures high for several days. Holiday homes nearby, people had enough time to escape, occurred last month. Fire brigade not able to contain the fire. Seaplanes shot water from the sea. Large area of forest destroyed. Took 2 days to extinguish flames.
Flames. Wait. Let's do together for ordering the information. Everybody, this time, class, I will let you do together. Which one should be number 1? I will decide whether your order is okay or not. The whole class, which one is number 1? Don't forget it when you write the news report. Something must be in the initial part. I must ask one by one. Okay, wait. Someone who must initiate. Dileta, tell me, which one should be first?
Forest fire outside Cape Town.
Yeah. So it is number 1, right? Because you are supposed to arrange these in order. Okay, how about 2? Touch with it.
Occurred last month.
Occurred last month. Yeah. How about next? Which one is 3? What happened?
Large area of forest destroyed.
Yeah, it may be more than one order, but I will put this 3. Holiday homes nearby are affected. What happened? It's number 3. So which one should be number 4? Come on, come on. Man, which one should be number 4? Yeah. Temperatures high for several days. And as a consequence, temperatures high for several days. What happened next?
Ground very dry.
Yes, correct. That is number 5. Logical order. Ground very dry. Suito, which one is 6?
Is it strong wind?
Yes. And after that, strong wind. After storm wind, Amelia, what do you think? 7, please. Everybody, can you find 7?
Sea planes dropped water from the sea.
No. This one
Large area of forest destroyed.
started by piece of glass left by family having a picnic. And next, number 8.
A large area of forest destroyed.
It will be the last part, the result of that consequence, that event, sorry, the consequence of that event. 7 is started by piece of glass left by family having a picnic. Which one should be 8? This one. I will help you. Fire brigade, not able to contain the fire. How about 9?
People had
people
enough
had-
time to escape.
And that is the last part.
Is it seaplane drop water from the sea?
Yes. You could see like here, there may be any order like fire brigade not able to contain the fire, seaplanes drop water from the sea. Which one should be 10?
Took 2 days to extinguish flames.
Yes, correct. 10. How about 11? Will you please tell me the consequence of that event?
Large area of forest destroyed.
And then, so you want to put this. It is 11. But you can say like the small one first. No fatalities, no death. No death. That is 11. How about 12?
Large area of forest was
No, why didn't people die?
People had
People
enough
had
time to
enough-
escape.
still had enough time to
To escape, yeah. How about 13?
large area of forest.
Yes, that one. Okay. I have arranged the points in order, the closest ones. You can write a short paragraph, right? You are given the points. You need to join, like the previous one. You need to join and you need to write your own news story. Do you know what to do? Then what do you have to do?
We need to write their own news article. Look at these two. Task
News,
two.
yeah, news report, right? News report.
Yes.
Yeah, you must remember the theory that I taught you, right? You can avoid the repetition and make it short as much as you can. Do it now, quickly. Later, I will let you read. It seems like you are writing the summary, but be aware of the rules of the news report. Do it quickly, quickly. This book focuses on writing and reading, so you must do a lot of reading, writing. Don't forget to put the evidence. How do you know? How will you make your news report reliable? It is also important. Put the numbers. There is no number, but no fatalities. That is included for several days. You have the space in page 4. If you want to write in your book, it is also okay. Are you finished? Who wants to try? Eng Tr Ohnmar, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Teacher,
See.
do I need to put all one?
If necessary, that you can make it short. But this is quite short, right? Compared to the previous ones. As this an extra practice, I would choose some.
I can try, teacher.
Okay, try. You have finished first, so you can try.
Yes. Last month there was a forest fire nearby holiday home outside of Cape Town. High temperature, very dry ground, strong wind, and piece of glass in picnic area lead to this huge forest fire. Those fire is that fire brigade?
Brigade.
A brigade. Though fire brigade wasn't able to contain the fire, seaplane took 2 days to extinguish flame by dropping seawater, and the fire finally had been killed without fatalities.
Fatalities. Fatalities. Fatal means, you know,
Die.
no die. No deaths. It means no deaths. Fatalities. No fatalities.
Yes, teacher.
Is that all?
Yes.
My comment. You are trying to join all the points, which is good. But in my point of view, use appropriate words to be more meaningful. How about sweet home?
Last month, forest fire occurred outside Cape Town. It was started by a piece of glass left by family having a picnic. Fire brigade will not be able to contain fire because of the high temperature, dry ground, and strong wind. Even though seaplanes dropped water from the sea, it took 2 days to extinguish flames. Large area of forest were destroyed, but likely no fatalities.
No fatalities. Nice. Nice. Your new story is nice. And next, Sinaimyu. Oh, Amelia, would you like to try?
Yes, teacher.
Amelia, yes. Say louder. I can't hear
yes.
you clearly.
There was a forest fire outside the Cape Town. It happened last month. The temperature were high that day, so it was dry and windy. It was a dry and windy weather. The fire started by the piece of glass left by a family having a picnic. The fire bridge couldn't contain the fire. Even though the seaplane dropped water from the sky, it took 2 days to extinguish the flame. No spotlights, poetry. How do you describe it?
I didn't hear the last line, but overall, according to your presentation, yeah, it is nice. It is quite similar to Yuton's. Okay, next. Sinaimyu, I want to hear from you.
Yeah. Last month in the forest of Cape Town, a forest fire broke out. With the help of the high temperature strong wind, the fire started. It was started by a piece of glass left by family having a picnic. Fire brigade was not able to contain the fire, so she flames up to contain the fire by dropping water from the sea. However, it took 2 days to extinguish flames.
Extinguish.
Flames.
Flames.
Although there were no fatalities, large area of forest destroyed.
Large areas of forest were destroyed, passive form, right? Sometimes the way you present is also interesting, and the similar story. The story is the content of the story is nice, but the sentences are quite simple. You rarely join the ideas with some conjunctions. Instead, you just separate the sentences. So sentences are quite short and simple. To make it more advanced, use some lingers. Okay, this time, Kevin, I want to hear from you.
Teacher, I almost done. Wait a bit.
Okay, who wants to try next?
Can I try?
Yeah, Sumin, try.
A forest fire happened outside Cape Town last month. Due to this fire, the temperature rose for a long period, which made the ground dry, and moreover, strong wind was occurred too. According to the evidences, it was said that this fire commences from the glass left by the family having a picnic in holiday homes nearby. And fire brigade wasn't able to contain the fire yet. The flame extinguished after 2 days due to the seaplane's help. As a result, all people survive and can escape from this condition. However, a large area of the forest is destroyed.
Sumin, your news story is quite okay, but be aware of the grammar errors. All right, it is enough. Those who haven't finished, you can continue writing later. All right. I want to give you extra practice, so I must continue. Otherwise, our lesson will be very late. Can I continue now? The rest, those who haven't finished, finish your work in your notebook. So for news report, I have given you 2. So this is also finished. Oh, this is also useful. Number 4. I gave you homework. I let you think it in advance. Did you do it, by the way? Number 4, this one. Could you please read the instruction? Replace
each of the words plus effort phrases below with a single word, which would mean the same things. You may need how to pronounce it? THEA.
the same thing. You may need a thesaurus to help you.
Thesaurus to help you. There may be more than one possible answer. Then to write a sentence that contains the word you have selected.
Containing the verb you have selected. Okay, I will let you write first. Today, sentence will be later. You can practice it later. First of all, instead of saying run fast, I let you consider one word, right? That's one. Run fast. Very quiet. By instead of saying run fast.
Dash.
Yes, dash. We discussed dash yesterday. Any other words besides dash? Because it is an example.
Sprint.
How to spell?
SPRIT.
Print.
Or
Print.
sprint.
Yes. So everybody learn. Run fast is quite basic. Instead, you should say dash or sprint. So you should learn these 2 words, right? In writing and speaking, apply these new words. Look closely. Amelia, look closely. You look something very closely. So it means what? I don't want you to use a verb here. I want you to use only one word to show this meaning. Look closely. Sume, did you think it in advance?
Observe.
Observe. Look closely. Any other word? We don't use observe in this situation. Any possible word? Look closely.
Examine.
Yes, correct. Examine. Correct.
Scan.
Scan. Closely scan. No. Examine. I will
What
ask you.
about inspect?
Inspector.
What about stare, teacher?
Hmm?
Stare.
No. How about complain lengthily? Lengthily means length. Long. It comes from long. Complain lengthily. See. You are saying this and that. You are complaining. Delete any word. For number 3, complain. Lengthily. It means for a long time. It means that you are complaining or you are scolding someone for a long time in that kind of situation. Okay, who wants to say? It starts with G. Sumi, can you think? Complain lengthily. No one's know.
Gripe.
No one knows it.
Check. GRIPE. Gripe.
Grave.
Grape.
GR. Sorry, can you say again?
GRIPE.
GIP. I'm not sure.
What
Is that
about this
crumbling?
Yeah, grumble. That is correct. Grumble. In a persistent and irritating way, yeah.
Gripe.
Right. Yeah. What's that? Kevin could find that this word. Right. Grumble is also correct. I will write grumble. Ripe and grumble. 1 or 2 words. Trying to know. 1 or 2 words. Oh. And next, sweet tone.
Wheat.
Wait. Page 6. Tear violently. D. Tear violently.
Weep.
Huh? Weep is crime. How to spell?
WEEP.
Yeah, that is crime. But this is not. Or you are pronouncing like tear. But tear is noun. It is used as a verb. But in this case, tear. Anyone who can say for tear. Tear violently. I even show you the example. Another word for tear. You tear the paper.
Rip.
Rip. Correct. Definitely. Rip.
What about REND? Rand.
Rend. Correct.
Rand.
Rend is correct. Rip is also correct. Can you follow? Let's go to think deeply. You think deeply. Instead of saying think deeply, you would like to use the different words. Thesaurus for think deeply.
Ponder.
How to spell?
POND.
D-E, condom. You mean condom or content?
Pond-
C-O-N.
Ponder.
Oh,
P-O-N-D.
I thought C. That is why I was searching. Yeah, I know that word. Ponder. Yes, correct. Yeah, ponder is correct. Any other? One more.
Moreover,
Consider.
Consider is okay. Consider is also acceptable.
Did you
Anyone?
contemplate?
consider, illuminate,
Wait. One more than one is saying and cannot concentrate. Consider is okay. Contemplate is not okay.
illuminate,
No. You can reflect. So for think deeply, ponder, consider, and reflect. Want desperately. စစ်နိုင်မျိုး You want something eagerly. Who wants to say? Want. That is the key word.
Long
Vanessa.
for.
Long. Yes. L-O-N-G, long. But it is a verb. Not adjective. Another one. Now
crave,
for. We need to put for too. And crave. I had crave. Somebody said crave. Correct. One or two you should try to learn. Okay, next. G. That's walk and steadily. There are many words. Can you tell me one? You have got pain. Then you could not walk properly. Or maybe you are drinking, you have drank. So you are walking unsteadily. So in this situation, your legs are hot. Everybody walk unsteadily. Another way.
Stumble.
How to spell?
S-T-U-M-B-L-E.
Stumble means fall over. No.
puddle,
Huh? Better. No.
shaggy,
Shaga. Shaga is good.
So what about wobble?
Wobble is wobbling unsteadily, but it is not for walking, riding on something, to wobble. Walk.
What about sway?
Way is just like this way. No. Totter. Shaga and totter. Just right there. Okay. In your notebook, you need to write sentences using these words. For each, for example number A, you need to construct only one sentence. Any tense. For example, instead of saying run fast, I let you use dash. So you need to make one sentence using dash. Any tense. Any tense means, depending on your sentence, you can use present simple, past, continuous, perfect, something like that. Okay? Do you know what to do? I think it takes time, so I will give you homework. Can you do it?
Yes.
I want to continue next. So I have already shown you the words. I have already shown you the words, right? All the words, so you can apply them. Okay, that is for writing practice. This is also finished. Oh, yeah, easy. And number 8. I need to check number 8. I gave you homework. And to make it easy, I even gave you the words, right? So number 8. Start reading. Number 8. Fill the gaps. Actually, in the
Fill the gaps in these
in these
sentences with appropriate cognitive.
cognitive.
Do not use any cognitive more than once.
And talking about cognitive, Xin Nai Miu, are you with me? Is Xin Nai Miu here? Oh, no. He's not here. Because he really used cognitive. That is why I would like to remind him to use cognitive. Using cognitive are very good. You should use cognitives, right? It is more advanced. Your writing will be more advanced if you use cognitives. So using cognitive is very good. So the first one, cash raising, what are you going to put here?
I put when I released that the fire alarm.
Realized. Say properly. When I realized.
When I realized that the fire's alarm was for real, I set off toward the fire exit.
Go on reading. Previously,
since the alarm had sounded, we haven't been worried because we knew it was just a drill.
Yeah, because it's correct. You know, fire drill. Yeah. So according to this, the second blank is not suitable. Everybody, what did you put here? Any suitable answer for that?
One.
One is okay, but I give you some words. Whenever. Did I write whenever yesterday? Yeah, so whenever the alarm had sounded, all right, you thought that it was just a drill. Yeah, so it makes sense. And so you don't go on.
While I was leaving the building, I could hear shouting. There was no sign of the sales staff who worked on the top floor. I realized that the
And yes, that is correct. Verb plus verb ing, so it must be while. There was no sign of the sales staff. Yeah, that is relative pronoun. So because of sales staff, it must be who. The letter go on.
I realized that the lift was not working, but that since the stairs to the upper floor were cut off by the fire, the people there would be in danger unless someone rescued them.
Since the stairs, correct. The people there would be in danger unless next. Amelia, can you go? Oh, Amelia was absent too. She doesn't know the words. I'll try to go on.
Although I am not normally a good reading person.
All right, go on.
I ran over to the firefighters after they had arrived on the scene to tell them that I thought there were people trapped inside the building. I pointed to the top floor, which now had flames leaping out of it.
Yes, you are right. As you have already learned, I think it is quite easy for you. But the main idea is that when you do writing, use cognitive. Okay? Use cognitive. It is good for you. Okay. Can I continue now? Number 9. I want to do number 9. Number 9 is important grammar. There is an important grammar point that I need to explain a little bit before you do it. So, Min, could you please read the instructions? Some of the verbs in the sentences.
Some of the verbs in the sentences below could be changed to the word plus verb form to show a repeated action in the past. Put a tick or a cross next to each verb to signify whether the word form is appropriate.
Would plus infinitive verb can be used for repeated action in the past. That is the point. Repeated action in the past. But sometimes it is not suitable. When we do it, you will know it. For example, only one time you can use only past tense. You cannot use would plus infinitive verb. Do you agree? If it happens more than one time, it happened repeatedly, you can use would plus infinitive verb. So I will do together with you as an example for number 1. A. Vanessa read each year in the autumn.
Each year in the
In the autumn.
In the autumn, they color each firewood to last through the winter.
Enough firewood to last through the winter. According to that, the meaning of that sentence, if I put past tense like collected, everybody consider, is it okay? You can use past or would plus infinitive. They collected enough firewood to last through the winter. So about the past event you are talking. So each year in the autumn, they collected enough firewood. Is it meaningful? Why not? About the past event, they collected enough firewood. You are talking about the event that happened in the past. But if it happened repeatedly, you can use would plus infinitive. About the past. So if I put like collected, is it okay? My question is it meaningful? Yes. They collected enough firewood. You are talking about their past events. So they collected is okay. So if I put like would collect, is it okay? They would collect enough firewood.
No.
Why not? They would collect enough firewood to last through the winter. That is their habit. They did it. In that area, you know, the people have, even in villages, people have that kind of habit. They collect enough firewood to last through the winter, to last through the rainy season. So I want to know someone's habit, and then I was say like they would collect enough firewood to last through the winter. Is it okay? They would collect. Let's go to B. Kevin, read. Last January,
Last January, I would go skiing and come back with my leg in plaster.
can you put would go?
I will go.
Is it okay? Is it repeated action in the past? Last January,
No.
no. So can I put would pattern?
Go one.
I would go is not okay. So how are you? How about the other verb form? I can use only I went skiing and came back. Only one time, Kevin. You could not use would plus infinitive verb. Last January, you are talking about last January. I went skiing. You are talking to someone what you did. So in this case, one is okay, but would go is not okay because it happened only once. Suito number C.
She would watch the quiz program on Monday evening and shout out the answer.
Is that her habit? Her habit on Monday evening?
Yes.
Yeah, you have already know her habit. That is why you are saying, you are talking about her habit. So if I use would watch, look, she would watch that program and then would laugh, would shout very loudly. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
I should do it. Amelia, number 4, number D. Deleta, we like to try D. How about Freya? Freya is not. Sume.
Every time the policeman trying to deliver a parcel, the dog should throw itself. The dog would throw itself at the door in a frenzy.
The first one, can you say would try?
Please.
Yes or no?
No.
No, because of the verb trying. We don't use that way. So it must be trying. Completed action. Try to deliver a parcel the dog. The dog's habit, the dog's annoying habit. So in this case, how will you say?
Would you?
Throw. Six. Vanessa. Vanessa number E. Touch with it. Oh yeah, okay, say.
As I hadn't received any information about the job, I decide.
Well, you need to consider whether it happens only once or more than once.
ED.
There are exceptional cases, but for the site, not repeated. Would the site. Would the site. How about the other one? Which
Which took place.
took place not to attend the, which took place the following day. How about would take? Is it okay? Can we use would take here instead of took? Which took place the following day? Which would take place the following day? Jelida, do you agree that we could use took or would take?
I think took,
Only
because it
took.
isn't a repeated action.
As I hadn't received any information about the job, I decided not to attend.
Like the interview just happened once, right?
Took is possible. It depends on the context, and it means that the following day it happens repeatedly. Then you can use would take place or took place. Both are correct. Or took. Next one. A to E, to make it understand, I will give you another example. For example, like Sumin doesn't like talking loudly in the living room. All right, at the time, someone, yeah. So she doesn't like her cousin because that person has the habit of talking very loudly. So you could say like one day that person, her cousin visited her house. So Su Ming was talking to someone. Look at. She would talk loudly. Is it okay? She would talk loudly because which I don't like. She would come to the living room, would talk loudly, which I don't like. Because Sume has already known her habit, her annoying habit. So one day when her cousin visited her house, Sumin told her, the other one, look at, she would do that. That is repeated action in the past. She would talk very loudly that way. It is quite annoying. In this type of situation, you can use would pattern, would plus infinitive. So it is not concerned with the time. It is concerned with the, habit, the other perspective, not concerned with time. Because the point is not that significant and only you are asked to change a repeated action in the past. Just know that. You have already known and you think that that person would do that. But it must happen more than one. It must be a repeated action. A repeated action in the past. That's why I underline this phrase. A repeated action in the past. Sometimes you cannot use would plus infinitive, but sometimes you can use, instead of would plus infinitive, you can use past tense, of course. All right. And if it is a repeated action, you could use would plus infinitive. This is another grammar point. Actually, it is hard. Now, with 5 sentences, it's not enough to understand very well. So A to E. Any question before I continue next? Quick revision for number 10. Here. And I will let someone read. Tasu Aung. Tasu Aung's voice is too soft. So Tasu Aung and Aung Chambai, both of you, read. Overused metaphors.
Overused metaphor or simile become cliche and
Cliche. And spoiled descriptive writing.
paraphrase the following
and
as if his life was an uphill struggle.
He looked as if his life, say.
He looked as if his life was an uphill struggle.
Could be.
Could become, he looked careworn and
Careworn.
despondent. Or your own original comparison. He looked as though tomorrow wasn't.
Actually, the instruction is quite complicated. So I won't follow the instruction, but I want you to learn these expressions. So I will make it short and easy. I will adapt this instruction. And you look at number A. Her teeth were as white as pearls. I will discuss the meaning only. I won't let you do. I won't let you write in this way. Do you understand what I mean? So don't follow the instruction. I just discuss and I will do together with you because it takes time actually. So, Jaleda, how do you understand my heart teeth were as white as pearls?
It means that like her teeth are really, really white.
It means her teeth were really white, right? It means like that.
Yeah.
Okay, you understand it. Here the simile is this one. As white as pearls, right? Okay, I just want to show that. That is called simile. And this time, Kevin. Read next one. Kevin do. They looked.
They looked as the
Oh.
better were
Oh,
met.
though better wouldn't melt in their mouths. How do everybody, how do you understand like this? Though better wouldn't melt in their mouths. What does it mean? What is the meaning of that sentence? Think. Here is an expression like though better wouldn't melt in their mouths.
Like they don't really like that person. So
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
maybe
Sure, but
like they had a problem in the past.
mhm. Did they look innocent? Better wouldn't melt in their mouths means that it means like they look impossibly innocent. Impossibly innocent. Hmm. So, impossibly innocent. It means that they were pretending. All right. Impossibly innocent. Next, how about C? So you don't read.
The old man with twinkly blue eyes had been around for donkey's years.
Donkey's ears. What does
Donkey,
it mean?
like
Donkey ears. In this case, this one.
for a
For-
very long time.
Yeah, for a long time. You should know this one. Donkey's ears means for a long time. Touch in. How about D?
The horse runs like the wind.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Very fast, run very fast.
The horse ran very quickly, very fast. Yes, correct. Let's continue. E. Kevin read.
The visitors were hogging all the limelight.
Hogging or the limelight. What does it mean? Hogging or the limelight.
Is it like get attract?
They could, yeah, sort of.
Using like the rooms.
No, they could draw the people's attention, right? People were interested in the visitors like that. So it means that could draw attention. It means draw attention, just like that. Hogging all the limelight means draw attention. And they were soaking up the attention. I will write that. Soaking up all the attention. It will be more understandable. Soaking up all the attention. It means that when you encounter these phrases in the reading test, you can understand, right? So I just go in this way. Don't follow the instruction. The instruction is complicated. And what else? Is it finished? No, yet. I couldn't. Can I go further down? I will erase. Next one. Number F. Synonym is not here now. Vanessa, can you say? Later, try quickly. Actually, time is up. We cannot.
My teacher talked until he was blue in the face,
How do you understand my this?
Out of breath.
like exhausted.
Talked until he was blue in the face means ceaselessly, continuously, talking. Teachers talking time is a lot. Like that. You know, sometimes depending on the subjects and lessons, sometimes teacher has to speak a lot, right? Sometimes the teacher lets the students do a lot. It depends on the lessons, but actually students should do a lot so that you can improve, right? So here, talk until he was blue in the face. It means that I will use high words, not continuously. Talked ceaselessly. Cease means stop. Stop. S-T-O-P, stop. Let's. So it is opposite, right? Ceaselessly. So it means continuously, without stopping. That way. Okay, the last one. I'll jump by.
The kittens in the basket look as pretty as a picture.
As pretty as a picture. How do you understand by this?
Very beautiful.
Beautiful, of course. They are very beautiful, like who wants to complete it? Like a work of art because of picture. So no. Please learn at home. Okay. You don't need to learn by heart, but you must understand the meaning of these expressions. That is the point. I have covered the whole unit as much as I can. Actually, what book is more interesting? Students' book, there are a lot of reading chance. But I make you read. Everybody, as it is not that understandable, I would like to suggest you to read it in advance and try to understand, so that you can discuss more. Okay. So what? Sorry, course book. Go to course book. I cannot give you homework because finished already. Workbook is finished for unit 1, but course book, some reading tests are left. Page 6 and 7. Page 6 and 7. Text 1C. 1C, 1C, 1B will be skipped. 1B, I won't do 1B. I will do 1C. Do you see that? With a picture of a train. Please read the text in advance. And there are some words, trying to understand the words, new words. Okay. For the questions, I will discuss it with you. Do you know what to do? Okay. The rest are not that important. We will read together. Okay, that's all. Just trying to understand this test. So 1C, reading test, homework. Trying to understand. That's all. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
Thank you.
Yeah, say.
Bye-bye.
Like, why the literature are so hard? Like, I have to mount the Mount Everest.
Yes, and also boring. But you have to learn. And
Okay.
yeah, this book is quite challenging. And in grade 9, it will be more challenging. And writing and reading are mainly focused. So I make it interesting as much as I can. Okay, see you, everybody.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Thank
Thank you.
Bye bye.
you.
Yeah. Oh my God. You can leave.